There's a difference between talking louder and projecting. You're just trying to talk louder. I need you to project. Your voice should carry. See what I'm saying? Instead of you just talking louder, I want your voice to carry. See the difference? No, not really. Basically, when I'm talking louder, this is just me talking louder. You see how it's coming from all up here? But when I project, the bass in my voice doesn't change. It carries. That's what I need. I need you to make me feel it.
Marijuana is no joke.
Stop. You can do better.
You know what? Put your hand on your diaphragm. This is what I find that helps. And feel your air coming from there and not here.
You're going to strain your vocal cords doing that.
Marijuana is no joke. Marijuana will leave you with a hole in your heart.
Stop. One, you're not projecting. And two, I understand that you're reading it off a piece of paper, but I don't want it to feel like you're reading something out of a textbook to me. This is something you wrote. This is something that came from here. I need to be able to feel that. Connect with me. Make me feel it. Make me feel what you felt when you wrote that. Go ahead.
Marijuana is no joke. Marijuana will leave you with a hole in your heart. In that hole was your family, your school, and your life. This life doesn't need marijuana. Now you rock.
Stop. Marijuana is no joke. Marijuana will leave you with a hole in your heart. And that hole is your family, your school, and your life. This life doesn't need marijuana. You see the difference? I don't even know what I'm reading, and I'm trying to make you feel it. You wrote it. This came from you. You got to make me feel it. Don't just read it to me like you're just reading it off a piece of paper. Alright? You can sit down. Work on it a little bit more later. Who did I say was next? There you go.
Pain deep inside, hinders the beauty within. Hiding the blossom and flower.
Oh, so silly.
You speaking just a little too quick when you're about to tongue tie yourself because you're stumbling over your words a little bit. I do it sometimes too. I can hear it. Go ahead and project.
Pain deep inside, hinders the beauty within. Leaving who I am
Stop.
to a blonde eye.
Project.
Pain deep inside, hinders the beauty within.
Stop. Project. Don't talk loud. Project. Make your voice fill this entire room. Don't even worry about performing it so much as later today we can work on adding body movements and all that. That's not what I'm focused on. I want you to project and I want you to make me feel what you're saying without even using your body. Make me feel it.
Pain deep inside, hinders the beauty within. Leaving who I am to a blind eye. Hiding the blossom and flower inside. Darkening my glow, my shine can't be seen. My past lurks, keeping a shadow over me. I'm fighting to survive, crying for help, but still can't be
Project.
seen. They say I have a voice, but I still can't be heard.
Project.
I'm trying so hard, but it's never good enough.
Project.
I turn for help with no one to turn to. The darkness grows, making the pain feel like it's ready to explode. Now I'm thinking,
Stop. You gotta project.
You
It's
went
like
up and then
your
you
voice
you
is-
got comfortable.
You have a
again.
naturally soft voice, so I get it. But you still gotta boom, you gotta project. Your whole voice should be able to fill this room. You're not you when you're performing. You're you to the nth degree. You're you times 20. You have to do more to get that to show. that has to be able to come off the stage to me. Because I know how you are in real life, that's fine. But you can't be yourself on stage. You have to be yourself, like I said, times 10. That's the only way you're gonna get to the first person in the crowd may be able to hear you. But what about the dude all the way in the back? What about the dude in the balcony? What about the dude when you're in the Coliseum all the way out there? You need people that are in the parking lot to be able to hear you, to feel what you're saying, to understand it. You get what I'm saying? I need you to project. We'll work more on it later. Who's next? What's up?
If I might add, so when you want to project, maybe what can help out with that is maybe feeling what you write.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That way it comes off more clearly or more in tune with you as you speak.
Exactly.
And that will help out. The both of you had some pretty interesting pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And to be able, however you felt when you wrote it, get in tune with it as you speak it, and it comes off with a lot of meaning from how you speak it. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Who did I say was third?
Something that helps me when I'm performing is I try to get out of the mindset of performing and think about telling a story. I want to make sure that my audience understands my story. That if you look at it as a story, then you'll want them to feel what it is that you feel, what you're trying to portray through your words. So don't try to get through reading the literature, but tell them a story.
See, that's an example of how you can think about it different ways, because I understand what she's saying, but I think about it the opposite way. Because I grew up as an actor. I grew up being on stage. So how I think about it is performance. You have to use your entire body. If I'm on stage doing a play and I just do this, like I said, the first few people might see that, but the people in the back, it'll look like I just twitched. But when I do this, everybody understands the motion. Everybody sees, grasps what I'm saying or what I'm doing. You have to be able to play it like that at the same time. You need to be able to tell a story using your body. That's what this is. You're speaking words, but your whole body is a tool. Once you get your tongue, your mind, and your body to move in sync, it'll blow your mind. Go ahead. You have yours memorized?
I didn't finish.
Oh, go ahead.
What do you have? Do you have your book with you? You didn't bring your book? Can you remember one or two lines?
We can have her read the affirmation. Do we have that?
I didn't print anything out today.
Do you remember the
came in here.
affirmation?
She came in here, she don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I just want all of them. You want the people to know you want?
The one.
just the
that we did.
two-liner that we do.
I love and accept myself unconditionally. I approve of myself and feel great.
Your projecting is good, but you're reading it in the sense of, let me read this and hope he don't say nothing twice. I need you to perform it to me. Open yourself up, get loose. Open yourself up a little bit. Don't be all timid with it. Open yourself up. Go ahead.
I love and accept myself unconditionally. I approve of myself and feel great about myself. My high self-esteem allows me to accept and...
Stop.
Ooh.
Slow down.
Okay.
It's okay.
Her nerves, you can.
I know. I'm going to talk about that next after we get through with this. I did this like this for a reason. Go ahead.
I hope you watch it.
I got 2 hours, right?
Well, they need to practice though.
This is practice. Practicing won't matter if they don't practice right. Go ahead.
I accept others as they are, and they in turn accept me as I am. I release myself need for misery and suffering.
You fell off with your voice. You started out here, and now you just slid to like here. I need you to keep it here. Go ahead.
I have moved from a mindset
of
Let's go to the next word.
to a mindset of prosperity. I am solution minded, and problems that come up in life is solvable. I am
Stop.
transforming.
Go ahead and sit down. Who is next?
You gonna give her some feedback?
The feedback that I give her won't be relevant regarding to teaching.
Marijuana. Why? Because it comes from the earth. To me, it has no worth. Okay, so it's used as medicine for some. For others that use it are quite dumb. I can't understand why people use it, and they can't understand why I don't. They may ask, and I will continue to say I won't. Although some say it's not a drug, me, I beg to differ. No matter what they say, this girl's mind is made up.
Stop. Go ahead and sit down. Eeny, meeny, you. Come on.
The community wasn't always so great.
Stop. Project.
The community wasn't always so great.
Stop. You said it the exact same way.
The only thing he changed is he took his hand out of his pocket. I
Project.
had to say it.
I'm gonna get to that next. Project.
The community wasn't always so great. A lot of lives was at stake. Lots of blacks had to run away or stay and pick cotton for days.
Project more.
Now that's over, but it hasn't all changed. First it was the whites that put our lives at stake.
Stop. Go ahead and sit down. I don't want to hear the rest of that yet.
Wow, that was awesome though. I got chills just listening to the snippet.
George, right?
The affirmation.
Yeah, you can go ahead and
Yeah,
do that
you don't
like
get
she
out
did.
of it.
Come on now.
You ain't slick.
Good
bro.
practice, man. Good practice.
I read.
You want me to go up there with you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
No.
Said no.
Because no one will be able
Nobody's
to
gonna
go
be on
with you.
stage with you.
Exactly.
When you up there by yourself, you're not gonna be able to say come with me.
That's good.
Well, the team is up there though.
It's not the same thing.
All right, read.
Hopefully the camera was able to see me.
Start reading.
Oh, just one.
No, the whole thing. Keep going until I say start. You watch me do the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll read.
Come on, man.
Did you say you don't read?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's off because he didn't count today.
I don't know what that means, but okay. But read. I need you to read the piece of paper.
I accept others as they are and they.
Stop. Come on, man.
George, now you have done your poetry in here and done way better than what you're doing right now.
I'm reading it.
Say it with a little meaning.
Yeah, some feeling. Do the feedback. Let me see you do that by yourself.
Feed me energy, I feed it back. Stop. That's not even remotely close to how we say it when we say it. Try it again.
On 3.
1, 2, 3. Feed me energy.
Stop.
Feed me your energy, I'll feed it back.
everything you've been listening to me say about projecting and speaking with your mind and your tongue in sync. Feed me energy, I feed it back. Feed me energy, I feed it back. That. Go ahead. Go ahead and sit down.
George, you killing
Alright,
me today,
so-
man.
Moving on. Y'all are starting to grasp the concepts of what I'm saying. As after it got past the first few people, y'all were coming up and you were kind of putting together what I was saying. The next thing I need y'all to focus on is the body. I see a whole lot of this, a whole lot of this, a whole lot of this, and it's distracting. I don't care about what you're saying. I feel like I have mild ADD. So I don't care about what you're saying if I'm looking at you playing with your braid while you're on stage. Like, what's so great about it? Why is the braid so great? And you talk like grown people on Charlie Brown. All I hear is wah, 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 wah while you're talking if I'm just paying attention to that. If you're going to move, you have to move with a purpose. You have to... Y'all were here when I did that back and forth thing with Mo last week, right?
Yeah.
You noticed how when I rap or when I perform or when I do poetry, I use my hands a lot. I talk with my hands a lot. I can't help it. But what I'm saying, when I'm using my hands is not just randomness. I'm using it to convey a point. I'm using it because it's going in sync with what I'm saying. You have to be able to do the same thing. If you're going to use your body, use your body. If you're not going to use your body to tell the story, I would prefer that you stand here with like the microphone and just say what you got to say and just focus on projecting and using your voice. But if you're going to use your body, you have to be able to use your body well. It's going to be hard for you guys to do that until